Mistletoe.
Aloha. So there is an old custom. If you are standing under a mistletoe, you have to give your love a kiss. So Anna gets a kiss now. One moment.
Hello.
Now
Hello.
I have a lipstick here. Aloha. This is Claudius and
Anna.
From Berlin, and the funny thing is we are here in the so-called Grunewald, in the forest in Berlin. It's a big forest with everything, with deers and squirrels and whatever you can ask for, wild pigs and about
woodpecker.
A woodpecker, yeah.
We haven't seen already.
Yeah,
one.
we already saw some woodpeckers, and there are two guys, and they are playing ukulele. Ukulele is a little bit a touch of Hawaii. In this moment, greetings to Hawaii, to Lahaina. We heard that the government now plans to make a restructuring of the west side of Maui up to Kaanapali, and that the people who lost everything in Lahaina are still not allowed to even place a camper on their own ground, and the banks ask them to pay their mortgage. Even they lost everything, they have to pay their mortgage. If they don't pay their mortgage, they lose everything, but they cannot rebuild there. It's a really strange situation, plus the information that they're planning a 15-minute city in Lahaina and area. It's really confusing. The reason why I'm shadow banned here on YouTube, on this channel and other channels also, by the way, is that we speak about these strange things happening on Maui and everywhere else on Earth. Today we'd like to speak just a little bit about the idea. Imagine you are living 120 years. Is that great? So we all wish you, Anna and I wish you, that you are wealthy and healthy till you're 120 or even longer. We wish you that, but imagine, not you, but someone you know, hears from the doctor, oh, you have only 2 weeks to live. So imagine you know someone, the doctor tells him, in 2 weeks you are dead. So what would happen with that person that hears he only has to live 14 days and then he's dead? Anna, what would you think? Someone tell you have 14 days.
14 days. So I would prove it by another holistic.
Yeah. I think it's fact.
But it's fact. I would meet all the people who I love.
Yeah.
Get action with them, and I would try to fulfill my last wish.
Your last wish. Okay. So could you imagine that there are so many people out there who live their life without any goal? It's a little bit like Duck and Carrie from King of Queens. We love them. We are a little bit addicted. We love Duck and Carrie.
At the moment we are addicted.
Right now. Before it was Hawaii 5-0, and then it was what was that on the Hamptons? The Hamptons. What's the name of it?
Royal Pains.
Royal Pain. Yeah. We have been addicted to Royal Pains, addicted to Hawaii 5-0, and right now Stephanie Powers and Robert Wagner.
Heart to Heart.
Heart to Heart, yeah. And now we are addicted to Duck and Carrie, King of Queens. And it's a little bit like King of Queens. So, you know, he's eating, he's drinking, he loves life.
The life.
Yeah, and actually he's not thinking about the future. He's not thinking about that. He loves TV, yeah. He loves to watch sport games and be together with his friends, which is okay. But we all know that Duck and Carrie, they both don't use their capacity. So imagine, honestly, imagine there is in fact a God. Not the God in you and me, but there's really that old man with that white beard in heaven. So in 14 days you die and you come to heaven, and God asks you, so what have you done with all the abilities I gave to you, with all the talents I gave to you? He would ask Duck, he would ask Carrie, what have you done with it? Could you imagine what Duck would say? Well, I've been drinking a lot of beer, I was #1, I had the platinum card of chicken wing eater from the restaurant. Yeah, and there are only 4 platin cards. So what God would say, yeah, that's nice and you enjoyed life, but what have you done with the talents I gave to you? And I think that's the main key in life, in my opinion, that we leave Earth a little bit better than the moment we came on Earth. That we do our very best to find out what is our talent, what's our talent, and that we, if we are able to sing, that we become a singer. If we are able to play piano, we are a piano player. If we are able to dance, we are a dancer. And that we find out what's our goal on Earth, why God or who else or the universe brought us right now in this time on Earth, and that we do our very best to make something out of our talents. What do you say?
Yes, and I suggest that everyone or who likes do every morning before you go to work, before you stand up, before you do your things, that you ask, what is my contribution today to a better world? What is the best version of me? How can I get the best version of me today? And if you ask this every day and you tell it another, and we are really bigger family, we can change the world, because we do the best what we can,
yeah,
for another people,
yeah,
for me, but for another too. On this contribution, that is important to ask, or not only so far that you have only 40 days.
Yeah.
Every day we should enjoy the life and give the best
as if it would be our last day. So I know
Absolutely.
It is old, it's pathetic,
Seneca, no?
Yeah, but live every day as if it would be your last. And this brings me a little bit to the makers of YouTube, the controllers of YouTube, and the programmers of that algorithmic here. We are speaking about love and peace and happiness since the beginning of this channel. Elvis is a symbol of love and peace and understanding and talent. This is the goal of the channel, and also it's the goal of our life too. And we have shadow banning because people do not like that we speak out our truth, that we speak out our view of the world. They don't like that we speak about health and love and happiness. It's not good. So they want us to
hate speech.
Yeah. It's really true. Yeah. They want us to bring every one of us into fear, into worry about pandemic, worry about corona, worry about not being vaccinated, worrying about not wearing a mask, worrying about not putting test sticks into your nose, yeah, worrying about not isolate our old people and children, yeah, worrying about different opinions, worrying about people who say I prefer a new president, worrying about people who say we do not have to send weapons to other countries, that people kill each other. We have to send diplomats, worrying about those people who make those statements. And we make the statement. Our statement is live every day if it would be your last day. And live every day that you could look into the face of your
mirror.
Look into the mirror, I'm sorry, in the face of your parents, your grandparents, your grandparents, the people who built up United States of America, who founded the European cities, that you can look into their face and you can say, yes, I inherit from you this earth, and I did my very best to honor what you gave to me, what I inherit from you. But we do not honor our grandparents who died in the wars, in the Second World War, in the First World War, and all the other wars. We do not honor them if we go out there and say, let's send more weapons to Israel, let's send more weapons to Ukraine, let's send more weapons to Saudi Arabia. No, less weapons is important. More peace talk. Yeah, we used to have a chancellor here, Helmut Schmidt. He died was about 100 years old. By the way, he was a crazy smoker. He smoked about 100 cigarettes a day, honestly. He was in TV, which is not allowed to smoke there, and he was smoking every cigarette after the next. But he lived like 99 years or 100 years, and he said it's better to talk 100 hours than to shoot 1 minute. And we have to go back to that thinking. we have to communicate with each other. And coming back from the war in Ukraine and with Russia and Israel and Palestine and the Arabic world, go back to our family. We come back to the same thing we spoke about many times before. We have to use every day as it would be our last, and we have to have peace in our relationship. Peace with our partner, peace with our neighbors, peace with our family, peace in our community. And I have to say this to all mayors, to all politicians, to all leaders of the world. We are not your slaves. You are not our boss. We are one family, and the politicians, the mayors, and all these people, they are responsible for many people, or a small amount of people. You are responsible in your job that it's good that the people you are responsible for are happy, and you are not their boss. You're not our boss. Yeah, Joe Biden, you are not the boss of the American people. Yeah, and Olaf Scholz, you are not the boss of the German people. Yeah, you are. Joe Biden is the employee. Joe Biden is the employee of the United States of America people. The employee. He has to work for the people. And Chancellor Scholz, you are the employer of us. Yeah. The same is for every other country. So we, the people, have to force in a positive way more that the people in the world take back their countries, take back their authority over the politicians, and teach the politicians that they are working for us and we do not work for them. And if we reach that goal, we are far beyond where we are right now. Right now, we are struggling from one war to the next, from one pandemic to the next pandemic, from one crisis to the next crisis, and we have to step back, yeah, and take a deep breath. And every one of us have to, bring himself into a new form of relationship with each other and in our community and in our world. And that means no war, diplomatic ways, no weapons, more communicate. And from time to time, it is not that bad, even if you think you are right, to give in the small things in your family. Just even you know you're right. You don't have to fight with your partner. Just give in. You know what I mean? Is that so, Anna?
I have a very nice thought. We have so many bridges. We are not enemies, but we are on one part of the bridge, and then other part is the opposite. Yeah. And we have these bridges. We can go through. Yeah. These bridges.
Yeah, not destroy bridges.
Are called love, love, harmony, each other, understanding each other. Thank you, and gratitude. Gratitude for the light in us. Yeah. For the life in us. We have life in us, and we should spread it. And this idea with the bridges is really nice. Yeah, it's just coming.
So let's build and rebuild the bridges of love and life to each other. And even we have a fight with our neighbor or our boss or our employee, just go and shake the hand and say, come on, I forgive you, or please forgive me. Just do that. And if we do that in our small communities, it is also possible that the big leaders of Ukraine and Russia can find a solution. We have to find a solution, and the solution always have to be peace and no war. Yeah. So if we only would have 14 days to live, I would say this I would force much more, even that I already did. I would force more the peace in my community and the peace in the world. This is what I would like to do. And peace is not theory. Peace is not a stupid dream. Peace is reality if we make it happen. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so
in this sense, much love to you, and
aloha.
Aloha. Ciao.